Because I'm thinking now, just as I go, about politicians. I'm thinking about government, the UK government in particular at the moment. What I'm wondering is just how the politicians, the MPs and the ministers, whoever, how can they manage their responsibilities, considering what those responsibilities could extend to? The thing on my mind at the moment is war, and in particular, I suppose, nuclear war. What I'm wondering is how do they handle such responsibility where they might have to authorize the use of nuclear weapons? I don't know specifically how authorization for nuclear war, I don't know how it works. But the bottom line is some individuals in government would have the authority to actually launch nuclear weapons to kill literally millions of people. It is absolutely stunning that there are people who have such responsibility. How can they handle it? It doesn't make sense how they can manage such responsibility. And it seems to me that if ministers are in position to launch nuclear weapons, then it must mean that Britain is under threat of nuclear weapons as well. And so authorizing the use of nuclear weapons would not achieve anything. It wouldn't achieve safety or security. Because if nuclear weapons could be launched, it must mean that Britain was under threat of nuclear attack as well. And so any nuclear attack from Britain to an enemy would be pointless in a sense. It wouldn't achieve anything, it wouldn't achieve security or safety. Because if we were to launch nuclear weapons, then there must be nuclear weapons coming at us. So, in other words, it would be killing for the sake of killing. It couldn't achieve safety or security or anything. So, I'm wondering what the relevant ministers think about this. Would they launch nuclear weapons to kill millions of people, even though they would know it wouldn't achieve safety or victory, and that they would die themselves shortly after? So obviously nuclear weapons are a deterrent. Nuclear weapons could never be used because to use them would mean suicide. So I'm struggling to understand the details of how deterrence works. I do have some thinking to do.